Alright, now my mic's working. Hey, Scratch! You can sell unnecessary objects to other players via auction house by default. Where vendors and inventor zones are Agarthata? It had like an extra H. Journalist proposal. Full challenge every day to win your favorite signs. Got day challenge. Extended capacity. Page missions, main task, and then just monsters killed. That one's pretty normal. Your expert took me away from the broker's reliability. The children are recovering. It's because all the shows. Devils, demons, and enemies, oh my god. Agents made a great show on the shock and fear that even a demon finch might be. And the cultists could get in touch and catch the jackpot. Run another version of the translated mod. So there's some changes. There we go. Should be all set now. Let's see, here we go. Boom. Tonk, tonk, tonk. There's the seagull sounds. Wait, did you get up the staircase? Or not staircase, ramp? Get up the goddamn ramp already. I like the music. Let's listen to his dialogue. Or not listen to it, I guess. Read it. I sold almost 100 million books. This number disturbs me. It is like to write for everyone, but I myself. I'm not what you call populist. Rapies, nest, pale, sick, twisted, and brutal. Suffering similar to fate. Monsters, unmanned, deserted. The world that was reduced to body fluids. Another. People still read. Many things say about the world, right? My head is not a good place to visit. You read one of my novels exactly where you go. I have an average piece of 1 mile wide, and the things I have seen make me calm. If we were lost tomorrow, we are all. I don't say I'm all mine either. You're here for a signal? I want it. Christ is revived, as you don't obstruct us from the discharge. Okay. I'm surprised to find the guy this time. Written by the Worlds. In secret, speak of me in my dreams. The only relaxation was in the keyboard, or a glass. But madness is always with me and always takes me back. I have no talent for ignorance. I don't see what I've seen, I can't return what I've learned. I can't go home in the office for a long day, meet the kids, the wife of my finger. Go to the bar with a bud. I envy the sheep and their infinite capacity for ignorance. You know what they say, an idiot is happy. Kingsmouth was founded by Illuminati. The whole island was built with Kalalis. They knew this place because it was isolated and easy to protect. Ball! There's power here and begs to be released. The light tried its best. In their arrogance, they could do it. Use it some. The island is esoteric. Too many symbols grise in secret rooms. They dig deep, what they found scared them. They realized later, moved to bigger and better things, leaving the city to break down. Who remained? No. Who would stay behind? It's not the best and brightest, I can guarantee you. People who feed until they penetrate everything. City, forest, school. On the subject, sacrifice yourself in evil. Find out. Learn more. Write. When it looked like a painting in the fence. This site doesn't look like other cities on this continent. Great ideas, but people. I was wrong. I say more than I'm negotiating. You might think I have exactly what I deserve. And you're probably right. I just feel like this shit is... Is there... There should be like a goddamn grid to align this to or something. The fog rolled. I stayed here in the Cypher Tower and I saw it all. Hey, Joe. It seems like an island, like a tsunami. Observe everything in its own style. It costs first, then the fields, the forest, city of the city, for a while before you get stuck. The sense is not. The knee was discussed by all of them. I thought it. There were others who avoided mist. In a way, I got a friendly visit. I am over her. Don't touch us. The death was in a quiet evening. The nebulae around the island covers everything, sight and sound. One or two people tried to leave. They were on their knees, and everything we've heard. The next morning, the rural owners arrived and the sisters arrived. By us. What Wakey called it, white men. Drama. That's where I decided to stay and keep writing. There's a strange inspiration found in prison. Effects UI has a grid. Is that break trans? No, I have Effects UI. Are you saying like use the Effects UI grid like that, maybe? Yeah, but it doesn't let me It's not like I can align it to it, though. I mean, I guess I can use it as a visual, I suppose. Yeah, it helps a little bit, I guess. I would have sworn there was a way to move them together, and I don't. I could be wrong. But I thought there was a way to move them together. Maybe there's a different mod that does that I'm not remembering or something. Samurai. Alright, I don't want to come up here like 30 fucking times with that stupid ramp slow as shit, so I'm probably going to take Reasonable Man and Penalty and Punishment, because I can take them both at the same time. That way I can only start them and only have to come back once for the other one, hopefully. Also, it's just more efficient in general. Alright, so Reasonable Man. Sam Krieg snipes on top. The help of her on the ground can lead to an interesting picture of zombie behavior. Sam Krieg destroys all repeated behaviors as destruct and unlikely. Anyone who has all the ideas will say something and try something else. Try to find a way to close the sample and see if zombies remove more powerful tools. No, there's not a side mission. At least not right now. Are you thinking of the story mission? There's a side mission that takes you here. There's a breadcrumb that takes you here. And then there's the story mission makes you pick up an artifact from the box. Yeah, the artifact story mission. That would make sense. Alright, so we're gonna do this one. Reasonable Man. 60 and amplitude in the walls. 9th bodies. If one of them was Fantastic Falls. 90 and unclean on the wall. Films are lying. You can keep your head. The dead will continue to arise. The buzz will disappear. Same day, Eagle, the green picture, writes, shoots, tries. Like an idiot in this neighborhood. Let's take a walk. Have you ever done it? Continue when it serves no purpose. When it is clear you don't make a difference. The man may say, it doesn't work. I changed things. Another thing, looking for a way to break the cycle. Find a way to close these things. Instead of being ST in the factory. I write for life. I repeat millions. What is your excuse? Save that last little bit. Alright. Get gutted fisherman outbreaks. Let's do the penalty and punishment. Sam Krieg seemed to know the most part of the world disease that is under the history of Salomon. The author's famous research on the island and find the source of knowledge. The prince is full of books and discarded articles. This room is the culmination of Sam Krieg's interest in Solomon. Find out what brought him here for the first time and trace evidence to the source of his knowledge. Where the fuck is my goddamn computer fan going crazy? Penalty and punishment. We can curse heaven by our destiny, but hell is a unity of our own construction. Ebony Tower, New York Times bestseller for 5 weeks. They are architects. Our search. No innocence, only heaven. No one can accuse me of empathy. Respect people. In fact, they'd probably say that Sam Krieg is a cold son of a bitch. And they are reasoned. I am interested in people. Popular actions? These are naturally interesting. Especially the consequences of these actions. Maltreatment and effect. Crimea and punishment. Every book I've written and sold millions of copies. So what did kings with good people do to deserve their destiny? I will tell you. They merge. Suleiman's city, pure evil, like a modern Greed and Gomorrah. The pilgrims were stopped by boat and were on the beach. There is a dark blue brand behind the table print and the grills on business day. Parades at home and Maple Cattleland. I must know. The deeper, the darker I found, the more. Lifting the Abbey lobby. I have seen the signs so cruel and unorganized because they were sick and misled. That people could confuse them with one of my books. And if you read each of them, and I'm sure you did, you know it has blood in your hands. Many crimes in his name. I'm sure you know, show a gun on the fabric piece in the first act before the curtain goes down. This was one of the work. Jumelact was damaged and broken. I wonder what Jumelact was translated from. Find evidence of Krieg's research on the island. You do me, Lucinda? Good for social relations? I think you connect to those who are fanatics. I hope you kill someone. It won't be great to get sales and get rid of me in a more attractive way. This fanatic you found is even more occupied than Tulsa's redhead. Of course I had information from it, but I received everything I need to blow their balls. I could also go with him. I want to thank you for your visit. Look at the picture. I had to do it in my eyes. Note that unable expectations asked me to end my unable life. I want to prove this to the city. I had to leave my car in the connection because the road that was very narrow with the most stupid emotions I heard. Oh, in GPS, Lucinda, me, Lanet tried to stay in a death. I like that letter. That was pretty good. Alright, so there's for that. Well, I guess let's just do the action one first, probably. The gutted fisherman. We be walking. We be walking. Blue lantern. Bend the body. Like, none of you guys? That's annoying. Blue Lantern. Or... another one. Wow. Alright, we need to do the whole groups thing now. Where did this guy come from? How did he like fucking... Alright, let's just... That worked. Say 8 semi-executive body assembly. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, yeah, now I do. I remember. And then another body? Yeah, there is. Man, the fucking loot lanterns are dropping like crazy. Alright, use the bodies to attract zombies in bluff. Whee! Ta-da! Use telescopes. There we go. Kill zombie Goliaths. What up, Goliath zombie? Dude, seriously, like, the drop rate right now is crazy. Woot. Very dark hair. That's the name of the tier. Necrologic mutation. Yay! Man. Sam Krieg challenges the purpose and cause of life. Only the Bolond want to break around. Therefore, Krieg himself is a public and should not hear. Opponents have an equal role to play. It is for us to find out what that part is, not to eliminate them from the equation. The detailed report is appreciated. Black pools seem to multiply. The council is becoming more frequent. We collect as much information as possible on this phenomenon. Change is good, but not too fast. Don't give anything smart to Krieg Sam. And you don't give his cynical grips too much heritage. He made wealth a fiction of things he had little idea. She says there's no reason. It's just a picture of your inability to see an overview. There's no big picture in this case, of course. If the zombie comes back when they shoot them in their head. Your report on the black pool repeats the results of other field agents, and you may be sure that we examine and collect as many data we can about the phenomenon. Good. The R by Sun. I love Sam Krieg. All. His books always make me as a schoolgirl. He's not 100% wrong. And again, even a broken watch is only twice a day. If you go to digital format, we're one. His focus on the black pool was right here, of course. This dark matter clearly affects everything that touches, alive and dead, and we get more stories. I don't want to tell you that we prefer to be before the curve. This is... How do I leave her? Hello. Hello. Alright, so now we're on to the investigation. Where we go here. Krieg left the machine to find. This way? Fall race. Trace Krieg Road back to your IT. Oh. Continuing east of 200 meters to take the second output. Oh, I didn't see that was playing below here. Be ready to return directly. Move to the right and follow the path for 500 meters. Go to the road. Get ready to turn left. Dropping. The navigation is interrupted. It should be up this way, right? I believe we go to the gas station, I want to say. Dude, they just like spawned in. Holy shit. Oh, we got a legend. We got a legend. Sometimes fuel burns. Overlook Motel was opened in 1987. The Lips have a new parquet. The studies showed that Carrie Killian was innocent, but the seed was already in the city. We visited some Muslimans. We came up on their bed and we tried to warn them for future accidents, but we saw us and lost their cooperation. Sure. Seeking advice in the gas station, where the IT manager Krieg lives. Alright, so then that's like the red house over this way, I believe. Oh shit. Presence of Simi. Alright, so I need to look up the code for this. I don't remember off the top of my head. Find a way to get into the house. Let's see. Missions. Savage Coast. It's 8237. Enter the man cave. Oh, I didn't see the... I didn't see what the tip, translated tip was. Oh, I can't dodge down here. Lame. Enter password or type reference point. Is it help? No. Hint? Foucault's Pendulum original cover. Alright, so let's try this. Yay! Let's see what some of this looks like. King Solomon for Sorrorer, other type. The fibrome of the King of Arthur. Things in the mouth, occult ambitions and earth turbulence in foreign corals, such as acne and depression. Perfect fits the Illuminati classification, max. Effect miss exposure. New York was abandoned by flight. The company is gone. Communist. The power of the island is undesirable. Nutrition and tolerance. He was established, this is Academy, he was established in 1798 as a private insurance school before, one day, the devil's gift sphere? The Russian princess? Illuminati? Rituals in each program reconstructed in 1850 after the Great Fire. Reconstructed in 1904 after the earthquake. Reconstructed in 1967 after the explosion. Soviet Union wants to return back. The worst track and field team in the state. Farm Henderson. Henderson had talent for stimulating arts. Always awkward, dark, volatile. Broken hidden circles to build the farm. Why? Alderson crushed in 1904. Bolsheviks? The suicide of the woman. Go into Tristity. Dig deeper in inalienity. Exclaim. Egyptian rights. The two daughters died. Go into madness and melancholy. Go with the razor. The Blue Rinnen Mine. Built during the 1870s. Mine boom. Black Creek machines. Conflict with Wabanaki. They had socialist sympathy. The mine was closed, restored in the 1970s. The foreman shot the shaman. That sounds like, you know, I didn't shoot the sheriff, but I shot the deputy. The foreman shot the shaman. Demonstrators delayed. The land sold the third person. Cannot be Soviet. Recently, the career began on the site. The soil as the skin, not limited to the depth of our nails, can be digged. Atlantic Park. Nathaniel Winter, birth of Kaminsky. Henderson genes in the late 1970s. He wanted to build a fun park before the Soviet mountain base. Jennerson's dark legacy in the air. Jennerson's blood is introduced to the ground. In winter, it is quickly allowed for the winter. Communications. All red ribbons and resistances are moved through the resistance. The collar supports the children's entertainment. Motel Flock. Motel was built in 1960. The Lionel Temple. The cold day in November 1986. The small doctrine of the U.S. City. 5 guests disappeared. 5 points in a pen. Pharaoh. Journalists have embraced the Cold War communication base. Its walls were thin. Black House. Created in 1974, Carrie is a murderer. A woman with Miami can spend their time in minks. Locals do not soften in their art. Ride the deer. A port. Bars and windows. At night we burned it. Now it is a virtual number for the Innsmouth bench. The risk of hypnosis we fear. Stay at night. No one ever has. Samui. Born on 11 September 1951. Historians. Married 3 times. Anne Mary Ellsworth left him in 1983. Glassnot was a facade. Bodimon. I was born Pomsku. He left him in 1986. His third wife, Elizabeth Galvin, killed mem cancer in 2002. Writes letters to his dead wife. Habs hats. Irregularity. Knows the darkness of her heart. Tumor suspension. Copes with novels. People met together. Drinking problems. Writer block OCD. Alright. That was a block of... What was a little gibberish? This Theoria of local plot is a new one. John Anderson, made by Americans. His paranoid is rooted in the Cold War. His favorite author is another author. The knowledge of the secret society begins with information about New York. Illuminati looks at this man. A short way to visit Krieg meeting in Krieg. The island was founded. Another man who knows a man is another man's book, of course. Illuminati really wants to find this man. It is not necessary to look at a locked room in an unknown city with a complex monster. It's unbelievable that distant silence can get a man to tell you everything he knows. An exciting read. I'm waiting for the seal. Sam Krieg has an advanced copy of his novel. I'm not a fan. However, my interest is met by the expected topic. Secret Society. Dark Day. I will not judge. The bestseller is that nothing is threatened by us. Not by the interests of our noble interests, but by the signature of Illuminates. Now you have an airport paper book. Now you have an airport paperback. We believe that this information is aware of the most local populations. Shame, maybe even for the best. The R Pineapple. Let's go, R Pineapple. By John Anderson. We know who that guy was. We know where to live. We know how. The most important thing is that you can get too much. Kick. I hate those references from the Illuminati basement, especially when they're not far away. Except all paramedics in the Cold War. Redheads believed in Ivan Drago. We think Anderson doesn't leave the island after Krieg's meeting to learn how we can find. So far we are leaving the blog. Maybe he's trying to get in where he is. Funny dress. Even breakfast. And what the fuck that means. But sure. Alright. Where are we at here? We completed all of those. Completed all of these, but the one that goes to Blue Mountain. I think we have one more Krieg mission, I believe. And then we're off to the tackle shop. Travel to the Savage Coast. Field skills can be played quickly into your goal, keeping control beginning. There's an option to do the standard behavior. Okay. Oh, man. You're right, I'm fucking beat. I think I got like less than 4 hours sleep last night. Scott's Gaelic Lighthouse Elevator. Yeah, see, this is why I took 2 at the same time. Because I want to do this stupid walk. I don't mind walking most of the time in this playthrough, but the platform bugs the shit out of me. The spiral platform. Art imitation. In the world, the vision of the author Aurora Sam Kriega, his opinion on the secret world as his best-selling novels. It is the unnatural mouse of a man who reacts to events in Solomon or had to predict them altogether. Krieg promised him the same fate as the characters in his novel. It may be worth knowing with his horrible side-turners. Okay. Art imitation. Like one of my characters, you like evil. You don't want to avoid this. Welcome, you wish. Invite the pain and see the suffering. You jump against anger, and you don't try to wash it. When you go up in the end, it is not important how bad the smell is. How stone and taint cling to you. You can't wait for immersion. As a medicinal agent, he does not want to finish him. You are. All your identity, your reason for being, is at risk. I think of it. Who are you without it? Without a precious war against evil. Without your hidden world, your holy brothers, ranks, and names. You're another mouse you've stuck in the race with a dead job. Living for a check and a weekend. Slide along downhill soaked toward the dark and cold tomb. But you probably believe in what you do. You think it's okay. You don't have to do anything. Take one for the team. You bend your legs and let it be dark. It is practical justification. You are a handsome American hero. Get out of here. Check the axis to jump. Take it in a dirty state. Perhaps this time is different. You can save everything. Finally, you can find a peace of mind. A last. You're like all characters I ever wrote. Fuck the first page. Hey, Bomber. The novel Prince. Lights. Capital 12. Jonah feels like a difficult and strong feeling of fear slowing her down in a lively enthusiasm. In the shadows of the cold monotone, he saw them coming from the sea. The mucus and the ancient beings of the most terrible nightmares, leaving their graves cold deeply and slowly walking on the beach. Yona was born an historian. Horror, I think. Angle or simple guard. He then came to welcome an inevitable line. That was a really good translation. Kill, spell, drag near the lighthouse base. Alright. That we can probably do. Geronimo! Whoa. Whoa, what? The fuck kind of flicker bug is that? That was weird. Swill importer. Imp porter. Drift. You and your hinges. Woo. Those guys aren't counting as kills. It's weird how sometimes the pods count and sometimes they don't. Depends on the mission. Find an oxidized boat brake. Whatever that means. Dude, the little pod guy's even fighting him. Look at that. I don't think you usually see that. I can't recall seeing that anyways. Hey, I'm trying to watch something here. Look off. Dude, did he just beat up the Goliath and I missed it? You little fucker. The little pod dude beat up the Goliath. I would not have anticipated that's how that fight would go. Rusted? What? What does that mean? Oh, oxidized. Yeah, sorry. I was talking about the the fight that just happened. Yeah, that makes sense. 1. The point 3. Allison is just running back. He was one of the dreams he had a child where he was persecuted. She ran, but slowly she was gathered until she was an animal and screams in the cold flow. He heard them now when she approached the rock. She ceased. She came to her breath, and she was finally around. This is not a dream. From their grave, they now left blood. Allison was the only one. He did or died. If he can only reach the old cemetery, he can be able to find a car and leave it. Killing zombies in Belfin. Okay. Weird. Whatever. Incredibles. Oh, that guy didn't count. God damn it. Can go this way, I guess. Find a train nearby. Oh, someone else is fighting. I assume it means the car. The car area. It should be a train. Some followers. A resident fear. The story, Chapter 6. He looked at George Eliza and looked at his misfortune. Does the world rest you? She shakes her head and feels crying. Escape from gas anywhere like him is not as fun. He left the car and looked around, hoping to find a miracle. Dark and cold wind passes through the wet forest. Powerful clicks not only? Other cars around bell and break down. The tomb of a powerful click machine started a light cough engine screamed from Elizabeth's old warehouse. Barry thought they had to enter barn. Must enter barn. Destroy the inhabitants. Horror residents. You're a plural. We're almost to that double dash. Discover a specific novel. They have a private place between the dead. Not only the clay veins up brutally, but also the animated effments of the Jumalacta life. Gross and smart. Their consciousness is disturbing. Pedestrian agency. Radiation and pain in their food. We promise you revenge. Marty. Capital 10 Min. In the shade of fire, the old node began to ceremonies. Virgin blood, former symbol. Hassan carefully kept his rhythm in voting office. In the end, a crescendo voice turned off their eyes and the weapons against the king of the old goddess. Forgot your password? It was his masterpiece. Last. Finally, it allows her master to promise. The old house of Thengar is marked. No need to stop blood. That was pretty good. I like that one. I like to think, like, sort of canonically, that, like, the gatekeeper not being a person, right? Not just maybe, well, I didn't expect the symbol. Not just maybe not, like, you know, understanding English, but just not understanding humanity, being, like, a different type of entity. That, like, the badly translated is just, like, how the gatekeeper's perceiving things. You know what I mean? That's, like, my headcanon. It's like, this is the gatekeeper going through this shit, and this is what he hears. Or reads. He's like, I don't understand your fucking weird shit. Kind of like the reverse, you know, like in The park. In the park when the buzzing's trying to communicate with her. In the park, the buzzing's trying to communicate with her, and she's like semi-receptive because she's like partially insane or whatever, but like not fully receptive. So it comes through as like weird bits and like text and books that don't quite make sense. So I feel like this is like the reverse of that, you know? Guides. Massage of chainsaw. He's just gonna try and give me a massage with a chainsaw. He's not a bad guy. You know, just a little chainsaw massage. No, I got like that "It's Always Sunny" line about the delicate dance with a chainsaw. But instead he was trying to just give a delicate massage with a chainsaw. Try the hidden world. The hidden world map. When all dreams were dreamed and all ears are killed, it leaves nothing but one. Okay. Living such dead night in flames are 5 bright. No sleep or vote in the head. Only chooses can deliver the world from this evil. Only bees' children have the power to cleanse dirt and shine hackle, which educates this hidden world. Secret world. Legend. Yeah, suck it. Alright. Alright, we just have the missions up here. Red Spade and Tackle. Read between the lines to see the recipe. The writer himself writes what he can do. Every time he writes closer to the truth. He believes that a master in events, although he serves them. To order events, the sequence of answers to them is not. Read between the lines and see the decisions made, and the decisions are not repeated, infinite as fractals. We do not forget it. We study opportunities. It is not the goal of the dragon is to control the world without freeing it from controlling influence. Interesting progress of toxic pens. However, the productive time, this is a pulp novel and the stories of the game takes the role of soft-sayer. You must not remember what an artist you are. But I think Chriseg really suffers from advisory art. She is not responsible for events that accompany the writer's pension. She is not a victim, at least in the topic. There is no taste of the evil that leads. It's a good look. R. Son of the Sun. C. Pins? I didn't read that. I was waiting for the movies. But you should not be mental to learn how the results of a screaming book. We look at it for many years and occultus mataz periphery say, hello. I think your replacement assistance. Innocentness is lost. All dark secrets executes what man has preached. This prediction cannot be confirmed correctly. There's also a roadmap for you and goes in a week in the future. Open to side impacts. C. Level 28. Let's go. Ooh. Thanks, Valmer. Let's eat that radiant piece. And probably that. Hey, hey, Waffle. Level 28 hype indeed. Indubitably. All right. You know what I was thinking? Does anyone remember? Did I do the dialogue for Winter? I don't think I did any of the dialogue at the Academy. Did I listen to Winter's dialogue? Well, I know I want to talk to them all in the playthrough, but I don't want to double up. I don't want to do it again. I'm just very forgetful. Listen, it's not helpful. The plan is to do them all, but I don't want to do them all every time that I don't remember them. Those run will take for goddamn ever. It's going to take forever anyways. Start taking notes? Listen, Joe, if you're gonna start talking sense, I just don't see how this is gonna work out. Perhaps construct a lathe. Amazing. You know what'd be awesome? What'd be awesome is if one time you said that and it just stopped everything and started constructing a lathe. That would be hilarious. Just like, okay. I mean, he only has 2. I guess I can do them. He doesn't have like a huge list. I can't recall if I did them already. Waiting to open it? I will tell you everything about my childhood, my assault, and how did you make me stand up and succeed? Why am I here and how is everything going inside me? That's what she said. Pick a hole and jump in, people. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was so worth it. That one was amazing. That might be the best one yet. Also, I mean, so we're on like, I think, version 8 of the translated mod. I installed a new version today that Fox sent me. So even if I have read it before, it could be slightly different. But I don't want to like, I don't necessarily want to go redo everything that I already read just because it might be translated differently. Because if I kept doing that, like, be rereading everything, like all things every time a version came out, which is counterproductive. But yeah, I definitely didn't read that. That one was fucking hilarious. I don't remember. What was in this one? Retranslated a bunch of lines with like the Reese and the hotel and the find exact and the you are here. You fixed the Agartha lore, translated the museum, Dark Agartha scenario timers, fixed quest objectives that turned untranslated in the last version, fixed some untranslatable yes/no prompts, fixed load tip not appearing when logging in, and added fade out to the loading tip. So yeah, it's on version 8. The Atlantic Island Park. Never thought I'd be back here. And now I'm not leaving. Couldn't I have a better place to choose Apocalypse? Wow, his were super short. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that was easy. Let's go. Did I read his? I know there's a bunch to read at the school, so I want to kind of check other places first, I guess. Danilo Ba. Call me. Everyone doesn't call me an exciting look. No, not. Object. The surfing excitement of the railway bridges is exciting. The war is not interesting. This is a duty. Pulitzer is not given to the basic jump. The purpose of the work is to replicate mortality for you and others. I said that this is not disturbing death, not discrimination death. Someone should be an asshole. When I finally found something real, I almost felt a surprise. Activate that hell is completely a house. It's not important, but I've been taken. Charities and hate crimes and Fox News and Burger King. The taste of the air like the whites, and the light falls ill. For the red and overtaking. But it's like a house. I don't see good room morals. Saint? You want my memories? I saw him for the first time in Afghanistan, in the old caves. The Taliban cut the saint off with these great Buddhists. He opened something he couldn't stop. The best army of Yagnet, which taxpayer money can only finance. If you have a huge scale screws to kill, you don't sleep. Ask all the gods on the list. I just drowned in my chaos and wrote until my hands were taken. Yi, Erish, this is what I write. This is what the camp was doing. Check field damage, heat, second degree of the sun. Mass murder. We have a lot of recipes that are thrown into the desert. And they are still in January? Don't know what happened to others, at least not all. I think I've taken it better than most people. I know I have broken my face, but that's just me. I'm an oak. Irreplaceable. I praise this company, not a patent. You don't have much when you spend 1,000,000 miles an hour. F5 every 10 seconds. If you want to do autobiography, this is an RSS feed. Broke his face. There were two people who have really understood. My grandfather told me I always jumped the freight train to hell. And Claudia, my wife, perhaps you read it, wrote to Village Voice before buying. Yes, we justified. I didn't want the same wave. Kids, Bach gym in the bedroom. Works were not the same after doing Georgia. Finland is not a 5-year dancer and Claudia is fully accepted. Sit on the back of an open Jeep under the rain with hell in my mind. I knew where I would find him. Someone called me. We had a special moment in the ruins. The glasses are not down. Okay. Did I do Wolf? Did I do any of these people? I'm pretty sure I did all of the Kingsmith ones when I was there. I remember that. Ha, I overlevel you. Ha ha. Ooh, ah, ee. Ooh, ah, ee, walla walla bing bang. I don't remember what that's from. From something. Boone and I go back. We can disagree with many things, often and vehemently. But we agree to count. We have a common goal. As it is dark, we will carry the torch. Hear all. No one will grow if the seeds don't sit. I see us as a mental gardener. We got the hope where we can. The spirit is in which it is necessary. How do we get here? That's where everything starts. The most dangerous and darker places appear. But here's start, now starts. If everything happens, I don't know, Boone. Let's see where it leads us. Alright, am I still live? I swear to God, like, my surf protector just flipped like fucking 8 times. And you, like... It's been storming pretty good. I'm just... Okay, so it didn't die. I mean, I have everything on... I have like 2 or 3, like, APC units. My Baron, you're alive. But yeah, they just flicked. Like, I heard them go off a bunch. If I all of a sudden drop at some point, it's just the... thunder and the lightning. Human life is like morning. The lyrics of the song meaning, a human body as a lightning that exists only to nothing. But it doesn't mean when darkness says that we don't get weapon. It is not the day when the mother threatens humanity or electricity flows through cloud. This is not natural. Small and furious. Suffering. And there's no place here. Before learning mystery in this world, I saw the mountains like the sea and the earth. When you learn, the mountain is not a mountain. The sea is not the sea, but the earth is not the earth. Now I have material. I'm alone. I went back to the mountains like the sea. I don't know if that makes any more or less sense than what he normally says, to be perfectly honest. The secret world is not. As the day and the moon in the world, we are in the world. There are many places and things hidden. I had a place where I'll be right back. I can't find him anymore. I was looking for everything, but he was lost to me. How can I find many teachers? I want to ask a blind man to stop the search of the sun. It is impossible. I don't think it's something you look at me or do. When the miracle sees me again, it comes back. Not before. Maybe you are constantly searching and looking for a day. Maybe. This place tells me again. Alright. And then we have all of fucking the academy to do. That way, yes. What is your super history? It was destroyed, the bees. Destroyed the place by how to start. We offer gifts. I don't want to be a bet, but some gifts. My family scares my friends. Chance for normal life. Well, I gotta drink something. Learn more. Hogs, I don't want to travel. Sometimes when I sleep, give them a nest on Friday. I'm not really on a BFF. You are... I still had dreams? The world hung in cold dark. Sounds are worse than they've never heard on MTV. It even shows them reality. Bigger things. No, you will be. It is not an emo Allan Poe, but also you can. This is a catch. Enjoy the swimming, flight, or friends until you can. Scots Gaelic. I could say it wasn't what I had planned for 16 years. I really don't know a new life. They brought me here when I was 12, youngest. My parents didn't want to leave, but what did they do? Pay the house and move between the government. Every letter apologizes. Teachers told me that I have a great responsibility. This will be the world. Heavy truth? It's like things for the interview. I've met Bertie. I became a chicken with the dark secret. As the comic is does that say many or nanny? Day is dry and species. The lyrics of the song meaning is more exciting that I love 80s films than if my power was broken. That's great. Do not estimate a normal person. This is especially normal. I think there is something in the water in Kingsmouth. Would you like to hear something strange? You don't stop. I have not yet said Miss Usher. I started doing things wrong. See people, other children, with other children. This is the most crazy cause that I can explain. A girl a few years younger than me. He who lives with his mother and father sees the snow in the great mountains. Maybe in Alaska? My geography is not good. A boy is small but much smarter than he should be. When he is nervous, he solves algebra. He was in a school in some suburbs with children in yellow rain coverings and as small seafarers' clothes. Oh, this is the part. Okay, I know what this is. This is very badly translated, but this is the part where, like, if you listen to her normal dialogue on your first playthrough, you have no fucking clue she's talking about Emma and Young. But she's talking about Emma and Young. So you would have to either remember this shit when, like, a month later in your playthrough or something, you end up meeting those characters, or it's something you basically only get on second playthrough or third playthrough. Like, yeah, the foreshadowing is incredible. I don't know what it means. Maybe I'm just looking for friends when I give up. It felt so real. Colors and light. I hope nothing happened to them. Nothing happened here. Illuminati. He made his best preparation for the future. She warned me that people are trying to take advantage of my gifts. How to become lilace strangers, you know, but with magic. Is it lilace or lilac? That might have been lilac. I know this academic belongs to the owner. Illuminatis are not allowed. Request, what is it? Back to my education. Return to the secret community. And I got a scholarship in Oxford. Magic Oxford. I met the Templars when I visited the face of Woman Usher. I bought a strange note with some Chinese signs. At least as China. Look, unwanted used my gift for something. You don't need to use it because you just want to learn how to check. If this means... I was waiting for that to end. Okay. I like how it's Carter, hide and tag, and that shit. How her name gets translated to and that shit. That is fucking awesome. Oh yeah, this is Carter and Hayden Tag and that shit over there in the corner. I took this position to change a busy island for a quiet island. For peaceful life. Before his life, he continues and tells him. You know. My guy wasn't popular 300 years ago. Halloween, not Scottish women. This is a secret voice. But this tension never disappears. They always face the accuracy of parents. I'm perfect. We need to protect people. Protect them from everything. It would have been good if her entry in League of Monster Slayers book had been translated to. True. You're right to fear us. We keep our fingers where they don't belong, and then we clean them a little. The responsibility for knowledge is unknown. She's not learning. I don't know. Play chicken infinitely. I like that last line. Play chicken infinitely. That could be a shirt. You make that shirt, play chicken infinitely. I think that's got potential. It's got brand potential. It's kind of like a really weird way of like Nike, like just do it. Play chicken infinitely. These parts are fully alive because all were killed. No ransom, other research. You and others, the color of the whole team is clean. I hope we don't have to fight like we were in Matrix. Better than pick a hole and jump in? No. No, pick a hole. The whole, like, fucking Winter's dialogue was, like... But you couldn't really put Winter's... Well, okay, you could put that on a shirt. You could put that on a shirt. It's a different kind of shirt, Scratch. Hey, Fox. I like how loot bags turned into chicken bags in the last version. Did they? I have to... I had a ton of... Wait, I had caches drop. Not technically loot bags? Unless that's what you mean. I think loot bags are different, right? Like, they're the... Like, overflow bags, or... They're the little rectangular floaties versus the caches. My family is a temple. An old temple. The house is fun. When someone said I don't want anything with the army, they didn't return. After running and scheduling, my cabin is bigger than your cabin. This is not good for us until now? I did not come here for the light. I came here to the kids. That's why I live. For those who return. For those who do not want to. For Carter, brushed the Atlantic coast to be one of the strongest megas. Only a woman wants to be. One of the two frustrations. Wait, is Scots Gaelic Innsmouth Academy? Is that what that's supposed to be? Despite him eccentricity and cynic, you appreciate the honors. Nahos personality. Tag HJ. However, it makes more than students do for safety and development. It's not easy to bring these children into the world, to sink glass lips and handbook secrets. This is a real moon, even a better day. Competition of the most talented students. Hypertension and old blood tubes among the most significant institutions. Industrial espionage is increasingly covered experiments. All pens are taken. And of course, deaths. You must have any loss of life in the secret of knowledge. It will be less than arrogant man. At least now allows us to deal with the parents. At first, these first pairs of random auto improvements. Some thought it was better to have her relatives. They gave you a lot of fun, but the temps were in front of the curve to force an exact magic education. Oxford, Uttar Pradesh, Cairo, etc. Of course, his reason was a Bach bag. Everything is right. And about the separation of his place all over the world. For what it is, I'm sorry he was abandoned. Wait, what? That was like one line. I won't tell you what's next, for the world and its place in it. Here they refuse bloods. God left the law. Wrote paints their alibius. They always cover him. Click on the Guinness Disaster Book, and it'll cost you to find something we haven't started. Beyond the island. You know how to seduce in synchronized women rooms? How many talents and planets go? I don't know what that last sentence was. As we were the largest. Fish food kissing daily. Fish food kissing daily indeed. Alright, Hidden tag. Do you read? Art capture. In this modern world offers an unlabeled manuscript. They are waiting for the movie. All scientific aspects come out of prohibited knowledge. Studio unit. And finally, even the written word cannot keep my mind. I threw the depth of ancient text. The height of correspondence with our old mind measured us. And understanding came to me as a terrible block. Then the vision hit. Message and release of all masters. Children's children. I told you. Send an inquiry directly to us. Perfect buyers. Prayer, power, and uncontained potential ship. In the past, my first attempt to cheat was raw. There were strong orders. Other rules on child abduction. That's why Lolothini brought me here. For those waiting for valuable lessons for the future success. Students. You must be aware of the urgency with which we bless our young intelligence. The first oral traditions describe the recorded history as the fourth great age of humanity. Closing age. I couldn't risk a crisis if another age followed. I don't want to be part of it. Kids are directing tomorrow's transition. Around the world, great powers are faster and stronger than ever. Carter was psychological at birth. His parents quickly learned to avoid mental infantry furniture. Discovered to the island, and the controlled magical story strengthens his skills. From the age of 12, he could move laboratory animals to another size. I wanted to work with him to protect them from explosive pressure during the return. These lessons have been interrupted since the last year. I just want to point out, I've just noticed that I accidentally lined these up. So it says Carter and that shit. Like, Blase seems to be a man surrounded by us. Bigger. I think people should focus on strong topics. Empathy was not really partial, sorry. I have to protect the academy and academic distributors the same way I can evaluate the analysis. I predicted an event like this. It was never a simple phishing. It is well adapted to the love-illuminated order of chips and symbols. The island. This is a triple. 3 lines of power. Magic, death, anger for the dimensions of hell, something in need of understanding. Ancient and profound power, older than eons. Most sources do not choose to call it. Let me call it. To gain power. Aren't there any cultures afraid of a photo? Yes, of course. Good. To save this power. This must take the first wrong step to damage it. Recently. In my life, I always try to keep a clear line between bone and madness. The world is the result of disaster. Everyone gathered. Back to creation and advance. The death penalty of the reverse. For academic purposes, they can, by time and means, these connections. Always went mad. Once the turbulent mind of patients in McLean, Denver, Arkham. I recommend you to question life to explain. Look at the dead. Other knowledge is not comprised due to fear or shame. I am a library. The mortal encyclopedia of the actions that brought us here. Instead of humanity in our modern world and inside. Halfway house in the development scale. Between Neanderthals and something very different. Very terrible. Something's changed. You don't like to change. Probably not. But try to read a little history with dead. They don't lie to you. Unless they escape punishment or slavery, I believe. You can ask why the Illuminati invested in an open institute like the Academy. A mirror for brotherhood, not unique, but elite. I was myself when they came to me. As a young perpetrator, I have already started behind the mysterious curtain. Lighting patterns. Comments, knowledge, opposition. What is fixed must be known. Those who are hidden cannot have lost in Alexandria. Enlighten service providers to pass even when lived. The Illuminants are merchants who saw the opportunity and moved to it. For a long time, let's lose, blossom, lift spiral staircases, in the area where no rights and everything is allowed. They installed an escalator. It's possible that every carpe a year, carpe aeon, make an unexpected admin hand machine. Make an unexpected admin hand machine. Is that his version of saying construct a lathe? Alright. We've done all the dialogue for these guys, this guy, and this guy. So I think we're down to the last spot. In ye old Savage Coast. Dun, dun, dun. How much do these guys have? I could, since I'm already doing dialogue, I probably should just finish doing dialogue. That way I don't have to remember to do it later. Amy. A crazy dog does not pull up. This is what my father said. I never see myself as a gen father. While I'm sitting in Santa at the time of Christmas, I can count. It is more than Dad's instinct in every way. When she died, her parents. The mother was very early but natural. Her father was murdered by bad men. Let me bring the right. Frank and Joe. Okay. 1, I think. Don't mean to say I favored her, but she was special. If you would like to have a gift of my brother, you can channel the sound of our ancients. I needed it. From the family, they don't want to do anything anymore. We don't talk anymore, we and them, especially when you call me. I was disturbed by the company. Amy was never simple. Responsibility is a stone bag, even at the best time. Ha is better time, relatively speaking. I measured half of life. Of course, I'm proud of that. I don't think it's crazy after the old dog. Island of Solomon. All our legends and traditions speak to observe this country. As difficulties. There are not many bridges in these parts for water to rise. There are many lights and wounded that never left this place. My brother died for himself, and this may be his kind of mercy. A great weight is a great weight. Facts. The target was girl Ami, and the tribal left her problems. Years ago. Some people think what's happening now would happen. The clouds of the storm gathered, and everything. The marine history is that the son of Satan is a weapon. Samu. People do not write novels for a reason. We will be a story about how to save the day. Maybe American natives. You can't find his legs outside the old lighthouse. I only interpreted my food in the divine order for the door until he had his hands on the rifle. Now I'm letting her out of the line, and it can hold me if it's wrong. When they fled, I don't know. I wanted to think everything, but I think it's a pure and wise chance. Okay. Oh, that was weird. I forgot he had dialogue about Sam Creed. I met what I had in my youth. I left my roots, married, moved to the city. I don't know what I tried to prove, but I think I just wanted to go out of my history and tradition. I feel weighed to me. The only thing I tried to run around you. If you don't want to do it. This is only a question of time until it is reached. I was married with a man for all evil reasons. Bill did not do well and incorrect. Kyra was to get out of it. Register, there's a line. The store can be a heavy task. You can understand what you want. Not all life requirements are easy. Eventually, she's making scams for everyone. Surprisingly normal dialogue so far from her? Yeah, it's a little odd, but it's not crazy. Not like we didn't ask. But we define ourselves to live with him, what we do with him. Sometimes it seems unfair that you can't be. I know. Normal. I tried to be normal. I haven't worked for myself. My husband disappeared before the accident. I always liked this. He said the boxes that were durable. But this time I'm worried about it. We don't have to do anything, but we have to wake up to Kerr. I know that you are missing. If you don't start, you can download. I just realized, like, I saw her in the background getting excited because she, like, won her game or some shit on her little handheld device. She's all like, woo, and then went back to playing it. I just hope we are on the other side. It will be waiting for. Because of this, we can finish. I don't want my daughter to grow up without her father. What is wrong and many? Always treated to Kyra. So Amy, he's redhead, and this is Cyrilla Dexter. On her, like, Nintendo Switch or whatever the fuck. Apparently the mother is kind of Wabanaki. Who knew? Oh, gay. So I always settled with rituals and traditions. Appa couldn't be his brothers. Crazy. My mother and his struggle. I thought it was just a supercent. I think it is much more, and I started to learn it. It's pretty cool. I would like to thank you for what I do. Red says I am my next gift. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means either. I'm not sure that I want to get my mother gifts. I hope you can find at least one hex or two. Some boys are in school. I want to be a sixth. Wait, it's really bad, right? Oh, she just got mad. She lost. Lost at your game, huh? I do it for a few weeks, and I am even ready to travel north of my uncle and threaten to take me. The only thing I need to see is what I brought with me when I came to stay right here. There are no zombies or wolves. I can't get into a story with a beautiful girl. For another hot vampire. It looks very wrong. There's nothing to read. This is both Russian writers and poetry. Or terrifying stories about small cities in May, and I have too much of both. I wouldn't talk about the fishing trip. I think it'll be good when it's over. Uncle Red and I can meet. He teaches me to play chess right now. Oh my god, I want to get out of here so bad. It's a Nancy Game Buddy? Oh yeah. Huh. What's the... I have the controller. What is the fuck is it called? Oh, the Lorenzian fabricator thingy? Like the description's like it looks like an Anansi gamepad or something. I want more of us here, not just Mother and Red Uncle, but others of the tribe. Or it is better to the park. But no, it's impossible, because, you know, that's it. There's a great vision and no one talks with anyone. I know someone has done something bad a few years ago. I had to do with a grandfather, but it's like the past year. Now you think they're on it. What's the matter with people? Why does it work? Often the mother was judged, but she was always at home, crying her eyes. Ads and Red Uncle never talk about them. It's just a quiet and serious if anyone wants to mention his name. I love Uncle Frank and Uncle, the lyrics of the song, which means they are slightly rough but funny. And old Joseph too. He's good at telling stories, even if he's broken. I do not understand. We are family. We can talk to each other. Yay, we did all the conversation. We did all the conversation. Alright, I need to do Ami Legend, which is probably this one. A cob is closed in Red's bait and tackle. Red believes they are connected to Ami because of their special gifts. This could be an advantage. Sometimes silence is the best defense. More cobs. Red's bait and tackle. Get rid of them before you go deeper into the border forest. Ami. You know, boy, about fishing. Oh, good metaphor. Maybe you know what you want. Don't teach new things to old dogs. For why he speaks in a metaphor. Good. See what you need for direct hunting and right bar for fishing. I thought fishing was tolerant. This was last time. The patient does not apply for this metaphor. We are not fish for piano. We are shark fishermen. The shark is probably in a minute. Can you simply support a metaphor and what in this story? What? Who? Not that. Mother. My mom? Mors T-Sint. As the blood of the cabbages, there are bad things. What is instinct? They are attracted to her for what she is and what she can do. How important? Again about Grandpa? Always from Grandpa. He was not as he left behind. My son gives his gift to a trustee and goes to you. Large. Mothers and we stayed like a trap and painful heads of every metaphor. Women in Ukraine need to have fun. Who is in this story at the fishing bar? No surprise? That was funny. That was funny. That was good. I like that. Stalkers. Oh, I think this is where we have to kill these guys, right? Man, why did you have to go so far away? Yay. Follow the arrival of the forest. Two, one. Blood tenebrous attack. Stop by a cob. Oh, it does say chicken bag. Chicken bag. That's amazing. Chicken bag. Brody Raviter Nessifi. Flexible speed and jolting. Alright. Liberal Brood Spitter. Might as well do this. Join the cave. Oh, I passed the entrance. God damn it. Do you want to enter the lair of darkness? I am. When do you buy weapons? Click here. The window for detailed descriptions of the pistol function in the top right corner. That was close. That was close. Escort enemy when Barungot looks like. Oh, fuck that means. When I hear the word, usually spur. Like wind, it screams in such places. A dead soldier. Bug hunting. The body of the soldier marks an earlier attempt to get the fight to Cobb Lair. It's unlikely he came alone. Look for the fallen squadrons and some indication of where their living companions can be. Find the rest of the soldiers' team and recover their labels. Alright, so we started this part at least. That worked out. Yeah, this one says Scots Gaelic again. Lots of Scots Gaelic going on. Well, I don't mind that so much. Where is a cob hiding? They may be underground as gel cicadas for centuries. They can float between the shadow, more stealing than their proportions must allow. Keep the message, harden. You will learn that they are in the sense of how to disagree. Red deficiency under his eyes. Okay. Brood washed. Tennessee Brotherhood. That's pretty great. Whoop, chicken bag. Wait, what are you fighting? Where are you? Dude, how are you not hurting him? See a legend. Chicken mag. We remember, Sweat, we're out of time. We collect bad memory waves that are glued in dream cats. Sweeter than contaminants. This year, and thousands of years before the Wabanaki Samans dance the container dance. They know that their holy land is a resting place for something sins, imprisoned in front. They know the world is destroyed. I like the line, we collect bad memory waves that are glued in dream cats. That's a nice one. Royal Guard. I didn't realize I was stunned there. Alright. Blue Mountain Military Camp. So that's the last side mission. Alright, Tennessee Brotherhood. Dark Warrior Brood. That castle's called History. Why are they coming from over there? That cast was called Sweet Inn. Like INN. It was a good thing. This country is strong, but sometimes it needs our help. Covered in stuff. Took me some time to know. Yay! I will see you in the store. Everything that was again. It is the path of the world. The past between insects and locals is more likely. You can say that in the case of the created history in the entire circle that must meet the behavior of ancient behavior. Their assistance and appreciation take into account the results that give rise to various developments. Nothing is like an old blood enemy to keep the water flowing. We have to say that the shadows and why rejected by the worst are our blood and heritage. The history of old Americans and insects is evident, and it was correct to follow the darkness. I don't think it's the last time we heard it, and your alliance is sure to be on our edge. Good. Our pineapple. Shark! I will pack if I see your work in a person. Check this out. Make sure it's not going to happen. No, the hero, everything sets, angles, and nails outraged. You were a beautiful woman's hand in the cave. The hope is something for us. I know it's more than her eyes, so pay attention. If someone is because the heart cannot be a poor treaty. KG. There. Yeah, whatever. She just said the hell. All right. Oh, I see someone. I see someone. Ah, we get a cinematic. We got a few live ones out here besides us in the schoolhouse. Damn lucky or unlucky depending on your point of view. Take Eleanor Franklin, keeping herself in an empty Atherley mansion for years, stewing on bad blood. Sure as hell doesn't like the sight of me and my kin, or anyone else for that matter, unless it's a cat. Damn shame, I hear she was a ray of sunshine in her day. Most people who will never be. Like, almost all of that was not translated at all, except like the last line. Next to rookie, Anakin C. Red Maidpaw. That's an outfit. That is a look. It is a look. Alright, so we've officially moved on to the tier of Go to Blue Mountain, but let's finish up stuff here. Player taking into account peace. Red plays a chess game with her husband and uses the game as a metaphor to deal with Drog invading Bay of Tolba. He supports the patient's game or mixes his metaphors before an unexpected element that changes the rules. That's like an AI wrote a description for the thing. But I guess it's maybe technically accurate. And doesn't know what's going on at all. As a new player in the game, your actions can be too busy, starting with the invaders. Player taking into account peace. Your movement, Uncle Red. Soon. You have protected your queen? Maybe? Yes? I don't know, I moved the castle to D3. Well, if you try to kill your queen, look at the table this time. You don't have to fight every match. Think of the final game. Be the player, not the game. How can I consider endgame when do I know what to do? I must be mental. Can I not give up? I am Red, my uncle. If we met, you will know that I am not standing by the eyelashes. You must always play, boy, even when you lose, or you never learn. You cannot say when the Joker comes. I thought we played chess. When you come my age, you can mix metaphor. Sometimes you just need to stop, hold on the defensive, and wait for the unexpected feature that changes the whole table. Sure, I guess. Whatever it means. Boys on horseback, F4? Cook with gas, boy. Alright. Now we get to go kill some Drog. Oh, and we're off. Asker Mauler. New film by Mauler? Man, I don't like getting stunned. Wow, look at the rate these things are dropping. All these chicken bags. Killed way more than 2 Drog. What the fuck? Oh, wait, my dodge was on cooldown? I didn't realize that. Wait, does this one count? Buy Broodwall? Something like that? Alright. Burn corpses on a beach of pyre. Here we go. Ignati. Oh, the mission tier is drama. Storm Crash. Crash. I like that. It's Asker Drom Confer or Connor. So I kill like, is it 8 of these things? What is this guy? Coasting and what? Take the ladder on the nearby tracks. That is not remotely like staking bodies. Take the ladder on nearby tracks. There she is, Queen Asker. Lift your queen's body to Sip's head and bet it. Kill Asker Berserker. Look at that. It doesn't feel like that got translated. Effect of wave. Asker Berserker Cecity near Bigfoot Cave. I was using him to keep me in combat going faster. Ask the Lord. I don't know why they made this guy so small compared to everything else. His name is Sir. Hello, Sir. At age, she knew the truth. This game is a place where rules and conditions are liquid. In times, you will walk quietly, in others with a great cry. In this apartment, you have seen how the creatures are temperate, methodical, personalized on their own extraterrestrial rhythm. You have this rhythm. You climbed it in an old rage. Head attackers can only carry their own defenses. They are now sent by empty people who cannot adapt. You have used the will of the dawn. Good. It was a more radical chess form, I know. I understand the position. Drog did not conduct any friendly attack through the Iron Age. Naked Beard is located in our conflict. Not allowed to run. Rolly. Don't let yourself be the monsters you like. Athletes can look for corruption. DNS. Temple Paragon should stay during the period for all. R. Pine. Good work, comrade. The best part of the field work if you have something that can be really proud. This is a useful data store for us. They hate marine monsters that respond to their friends in the same way as others. Let's see the command. That means deteriorating. What you learn is this dishonor and threats are universally understood concepts. In fact, everything you need to know about advice is that where to compare. Remember me Laboratories want to excavate some examples during. Hello. Hello. Support. Hey, I see someone. Oh, the same person. They run on blade as well. Man, it's really nice to be able to chain all that shit together. Actually, I should probably go talk to this guy. I got a ton of shit to vendor right now. Hey, a dragon. Harkin 33. Wow, nice. Alright, let's do... Oh yeah, I like this mission. Bed and breakfast in Champignon. Amy tells the port in public of the soil as it can help and protect the candidate. With the right practical application, the nature of the mother can be a constipation to overcome horrible creatures that capture the Savava beach. Amy has a book describing the properties of the local flora. Read it to learn how to use natural power everywhere. You made the dishes? Chira? What is it? I can't hear you, my mother. Tracks. No? Good God. You don't like the visitors? Again? Oh, number of visitors. Good. She works with dinner? Rice and bread, and the meat brought my uncle back to 9. Never sell. I cannot imagine why. Chira. I apologize for my daughter, but it is not easy for us. We are all food here. We believe the land is protected by us. Everything was patented. We do not have our... If we can be like a good family, instead of bickering about who said what to whom like 40 years ago. So maybe we will not stick here with other things than canned meats and peas. This is the price we pay for disagreements. But the road will fight with the strong and luck. We only have the power that is power. What you need is mother. Come on, like harness. Beans sit here by eating fried beans. There are also baked beans for breakfast, dinner. It is surprisingly horrible. It's not so simple, Kyra. I want to be alone. I cannot do this alone. We'll help. We need to take care of small things. As a world, have meals. Good. Well, if animals are at least clean. Read the theme of mystical fungi. Edge mushroom, violet fungi in the black rotary body. Ghost cap. Other combinations may have different effects or no effects. Black corpse ruth fungi. Crimson speckled beast. 4 ghost cap. Repair of these fungi can be dangerous. I like the new names. Oh man, I can just wait. This button. Yeah. I can just port here. Hell yeah. Oh, I overshot. That's a bummer. Hey, first ring down. Collection of vegetables. After game. Rash. This mushroom takes a powerful coat. It's giving me a rash? Rude. That's a break violent fungi. Crimson speckled. See one over this way. Uno mas. Uh-oh. Massage of chainsaw. Still like that one. It's pretty good. There we go. Black corpse rot. Black corpse rot. I don't know if I've ever found two at the same time before. That's kind of crazy. Alright, just need more black body roosts. I guess there must just be two at each site, and I just never noticed or something. Well, no, I must have noticed. I just forgot. I had to just forgotten. Alright. Last ones. Where am I? Alright, so yeah, that's definitely faster. Alright. Experience with ingredients to empower tonic. go like this. You want wait, what's edge? Oh, it's got to be the edge mushroom. Must be the crimson. So crimson, and then violet, and then black, and then ghost cat. And then combination. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Game S. Some say that it is a dangerous driver, but in the right conditions it can be inextricable. Go away. Why did that count? Yay! The Lost Coast! Bam! Guess we just go this way. We have long known the sources of energy that live in the country on Salmon Island. Giving and receiving always stronger than normal. Let your own experiences be a lesson. Nothing it changes shape. Sometimes destructive, sometimes rorative, but it is useful if it is always used correctly. People always knew this, now you do. You discovered that Solomon's soil is very strong. We can call the recipient himself and agree, until now it seems. We believe that privacy is useful. Experiences show differently. Make sure you take notes. R of the Sun. We always know that there are several additional natural means to guarantee Salmon Island. We have a fee for these parents when the advantages are harvested. We can call the buyer itself and accept a suitable time and flowering place and continue the surprise if necessary. But everything's fine. I have everything you can without giving you your hand as a bonus. And that thing at the end, fighting Earth or ruining, if it's the last one, make sure you have some samples. I love magic mushrooms. Hello. Hello. Ooh, double necklace. Nice. Alright, so I believe we now have to enter Blue Mountain in order to finish Savage Coast. Which is still a pet peeve of mine. I don't like that. If anything, these should count as Blue Mountain missions. Right? Because they They are in Blue Mountain. It doesn't matter that you pick them up in Savage Coast. They're Blue Mountain missions. I don't like the way these are categorized. It pisses me off. More than a strange land. Local legend explains how foreigners supported the entire sea for thousands of years. They brought a strong sword and brought Wabanaki with magic written in stone. In addition to the secrets of these whites and shut down their magical secrets. Early foreigners helped Wabanaki fight evil once before and may make it again. Red knows where old stones are, but he needs help to decipher them. More than a strange land. I look up if all evils are bad. It doesn't limit the climate. There's a local legend, and as many local legends, it is probably true. A war between good and evil which occurred thousands of years ago on the island. Our tribe fought against the southern invaders who tried to wake up the darkness that fell under our mountains. We fought bravely, but they were many and powerful, and we were close to defeat when foreigners are useful in the sea. I heard this story a million times. White God with a magic card. Why is God always white? And men. Kira. What he has won... Wait, what? This is a real question you have to ask someone else. What was that line of text? The Gators transport the gun, but left us a powerful magic. I know how I worked with this magic, but this knowledge is going together with me. There are several other parts of the tribe in your pocket. The answer is our ancestors are fighting against these stones. You can use some of our pages. This is my mom. Not everyone is white. Or human. Ha! That worked out for this playthrough. Not human. Map. Oh, I think I just fucked that up. Because I was using push to talk. God damn it. Okay, so that line I couldn't read because it went by super fast. It said, what he has won, 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 what he has received, 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 what he 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 has won, what he has won, what he has won, what he has won? Question mark? Oh man, no wonder I couldn't read that shit. Hold on, let me see if I can... I should be able to show this. Where's my window capture? Window? Hello, window capture? Oh, you know what? I can, hold on. If I take a picture... It doesn't want to render the video, but for whatever reason, I don't know why. I could probably do it this way. Yeah. Just so you can see what it said. Oh wait, I clicked... Oh, I closed the window. God damn it. That's my fault. Well, you guys saw it, right? I don't need to bring it up again. It was pretty good. Like, they just tripped the fuck out. There's the map. Alright, we are officially going into Blue Mountain so we can finish Savage Coast. Travel to the Blue Mountain. I am. You can feel the healing positions by clicking plus icon above the healing position indicator. The goal is complete. Personality 25. Hell yeah, personality 25. Solomon's Road. Dragons Drones number 1. Our wisdom flows so slowly. Make and see. Start to transmit, Sargosa signal. Receive. Multitudes of living beings. Algae, whales, sea monster, to service to body. Disease cycle, Dr. Vio. Isn't there another legend under here? I'm pretty sure. Way over there. Why can't I flicker? Oh, I'm swimming, that's why. Yep, Franklin Mancia. The head is accepted. What the fuck is that? Just a marker, right? Oh no, it's the decomposing head. Break the head, a part of the famous Sahara Joe. Eleanor Franklin lives with cats, often in white areas. Home, draw a hidden directory. Sounds on the floor. Home, jiggity jig. That was very nice. I like that one. Alright, we need to go there, I guess. Waste. I knew he was going to play a game. There we go. Yes! 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 Park keys! Wait, so the investigation is... Wait, is the investigation actually part of Blue Mountain? Was I wrong about that one? Wait, why is... It's From a Strange Land. Well, I didn't do From a Strange Land. The fuck? Oh, is it maybe From a Foreign Country? Maybe that's what it's listed as. From a Foreign Country. Okay. Huh. Well, sweet. Wow, so they did make one of them at least, but then why not do that with the side mission? Ah, it's so annoying. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Ooh. Cascades. It's you, Rivervote. Waterfalls are like waterfalls in a new flow. If you damage the enemy river rushing, you can activate the river rushing second time 5 seconds. Second and activation increases damage. Boom. Yeah, now we've got second dodge. Or dash, I mean. Oh, fuck, I have 20 AP? Alright, what the fuck was I doing with my AP? I got this for some reason. And then... I think... This is a loot-a-foot. I think I want to go into the hammer tree, maybe? I could get... Let's get Mjolnir, I guess. And then start going into here. Because I think for my lava game champion, it's going to be sword hammer, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. I think just to be able to use a tanking ability to increase defenses and then hopefully cause glances or whatever to trigger the movement boost from the other pieces. It's 35, and that's 30, okay. Actually not that far from being able to put on the coins. Yeah, let's start going down this route, I think. Alright. Well, this is probably a decent place to stop. What was the outfit I got? It was... Was it guys? Was it this one? Yeah, it's the scarecrow one, right? Oh yeah, that messes me up. I can try and get a cool picture, like, Hey, there's what's their face? Let me go back to here, maybe. Alright, what if we... Well, I think that position is wrong. Maybe like this? Oh, I'm in the way of the tentacles. Something like that could probably work. Right? Blood splatter. Yeah, I think something like that. So there, like, he's proud of what he did. He is. He's very proud of what he did. Do not shame my gatekeeper. All right. I think that's pretty good. Or I'll call that a night. That was probably the next Gatekeeper stream will be either Sunday night or Monday night, I imagine. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. We made it through, and that's two maps down. So that's pretty sweet. And I would say so far, Nathaniel Winter's dialogue, like, hands down. Like, there was actually a bunch of funny shit tonight, honestly. But that that had like 3 lines in a row that were fucking killer. I think Nathaniel Winter was the big winner. See who we can raid. Carter and this shit was pretty good too. Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. There was a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of good stuff. For sure. I'm gonna hit up Super Hobbit. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.